Happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Today, I am going to be doing my top 5 Christmas horror movies. I am so excited! I love the holidays. I love Halloween more, but I do love the holidays. So let's kick it off with my number 5. Hope you like it. Okay, so my number 5 is Silent Night, Deadly Night. With major childhood trauma, the main character in this movie is a perfectly, well, maybe a little weird, innocent guy trying to live his life until Christmas rolls around, and then it's just straight up chaos and blood everywhere. Hell yeah! Alright, so my number 4 is Pretty Badass. Alright, so my number 4 is going to be A Christmas Horror Story, which is an interesting holiday anthology all tied up in a big red bow with the promise of one incredibly badass Santa and one scary as hell Krampus. And funny enough, that movie was actually released on the same year as Krampus, which is also next on my list. That's right, guys. My number 3 is Krampus. With a great comical start, this movie also provides great horror themes and some pretty good acting for the most part. Also, this movie, Krampus, has minions, and they are so terrifying. All right, so my number 2, just wow. Okay, so my number 2 is called Better Watch Out. This movie was a surprise in every aspect. For a Christmas horror movie, it wasn't the typical silly nudity-infested type. It does, however, start out with a girl babysitting this kid who obviously has the hots for her, but then it escalates into something so much more complicated, and it was honestly so refreshing to see how they twisted it. Alright, so for those of you that think there's something missing in this list, I do have a few honorable mentions. They're not in any particular order or anything, but I just figured I'd mention them just in case. Okay, so I do have a few honorable mentions, like I said. I'm just gonna list them off really quick. No real explanation. I do have Gremlins on there. Great movie. Jack Frost, terrifying snowman. And The Nightmare Before Christmas. That one it didn't really make the list because, well, it's not really horror themed as much as it is like Halloween themed with some Christmas added in. But I just wanted to mention it because, hello, iconic. And that brings me to my number 1, which was so iconic, in my opinion. Alright, some of you may have already guessed it, but my number 1 is Black Christmas, the 1974 version. Wow, what a classic. Honestly, some parts of this movie were a little on the nose and just plain out silly, but once you think about it, there's a man that no one knows in your basement and is killing you off one by one. That's fucking freaky shit. If you haven't seen this one, please check it out. I mean, the character who plays this guy is still unknown to this day. I did some research and I couldn't even find a name. Like, so creepy. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Let me know down below what you want me to do a top 5 on next. I do really enjoy doing these videos. For top 5, most of them are going to be like horror related, so most of them should be horror related recommendations, hopefully. I hope you guys have a great Christmas and a wonderful holiday, and pretty soon it's gonna be January 2022. Who knew? I just rhymed. Woo! I'm a poet, and I don't know it. I'm gonna stop there before I get too weird. Anyway, I hope you guys like and subscribe, and see you next time.